Welcome to Manage Your Mind to Manage Your Parenting. My name is Melissa Ott. I'm a life coach and a mom of 3 kids, ages 7, 5, and 2. In this course, I'm going to break down the tool I use to cut down the amount of overwhelm I experienced as a young mom of 2 kids. You guys, I was a hot mess most of the time when I was raising my younger 2 kids. I'll never forget one time that my son, who was about 2, tackled, I mean, he like pounced on his little sister, who was just a tiny newborn. And I don't know what it was, if I didn't get enough sleep that night or I was just in a bad mood, but I unleashed on my 2-year-old. I grabbed his face, I shook it, not too not too hard, but I shook him and I said, "Hunter, how could you do this to your sister?" I was just at the top of my voice in full rage. And I will never forget the look on his sweet, innocent little face when he looked at his mom that he loved. I was his protector, and he was terrified. He was absolutely terrified of me. And so quickly, that anger went to shame. I just felt incredible amount of guilt and shame for the way that I had treated my 2-year-old. Um, it was an awful feeling, and I remember apologizing to him and then just going into my room and crying and bawling and just wondering what I was thinking, why I thought I would actually be capable of even being a mom, because why would someone trust me with these two, human beings? Like it just was so overwhelming for me. Luckily, if you've experienced this, then take heart. I've got your back. I found this wonderful tool shortly after this picture was taken, when before my third baby was born, and it has absolutely changed everything. It's changed my parenting. It's changed my life in general. But I am a much more happy and joyful parent, and more importantly, I'm in control of my life, of my parenting style. And it has brought my family so much joy. And I can't wait to share exactly what I do, and how I shifted from crazy psycho mom to in control and happy, positive mom. So let's jump right into the first slide. I'm going to tell you about how I set this course up so you can get the most out of it. In part 1, we talk about managing your mind. I'm going to break down this tool I use, called the model. And in the first video, this video, we're going to talk about how circumstances are neutral. This is the foundation for how you are going to take control back in your life. In the next video, we're going to talk about feeling your feelings, and how feeling your feelings is actually one of the most important skills you can develop, because we often don't feel our feelings, but we resist them. So that's a really empowering concept that I'm going to unfold for you. And finally, we're going to bring it all together with the circumstances and the thoughts and the feelings and the actions. And we're going to talk about how your results are evidence of your thoughts. And this is going to blow your mind like it blew my mind. It's going to help you in your parenting so much. So don't skip the first part, because you think it sounds like woo woo or whatever. It's not. But it's very important to establish the basics of mind management in part 1. Part 2, we're going to go into the specifics of parenting. We're going to start with breakthrough parenting. I'm going to define that for you and explain exactly what it is and how it's helped me so much. Video 2 of part 2 is parenting with a growth mindset. This is super practical. I'm going to give you lots of tips and lots of examples of things you can do to have fun with your kids and help them be the best kids they can be. That's what we all want as parents. We just want to see our kids thrive. So this video is going to be awesome for that. And then finally, we've got rules, order, and discipline. Not the funnest part of parenting, but so important. And I'm going to give you lots of skills and ideas to implement rules, keep order in your home, and to discipline your children, because that's really the best thing you can do for them. So that's the course. I'm so excited for you guys to jump into this. Let's get started.